everyone, it's Destiny, and today we're going to be playing the new Pure Fiction. And before we get into today's video, I would love to know your favorite team in Honkai Star Rail. And lastly, if you enjoy videos like these, do make sure to subscribe, leave a like to support today's video, and now let's get straight into it. Here we are with our team for today, consisting of Acheron, Hysilens, Heng, and Kafka. And this team is going to be able to perform very nicely in this Pure Fiction, and also I was able to try out Acheron plus Kafka, and that was also able to do pretty nicely as well, even without Hysilens on the team, just due to how frequently Kafka is going to be able to attack, especially considering the fact that Kafka is also going to be able to detonate damage over time herself and inflict it as well. With Acheron here, we are going to use her ultimate. Boom, there we go. And now with Heng, we will use his ultimate and also follow up here with Kafka's ultimate as well. We are going to use her ultimate right here, and boom, there we go. Now with Kafka here, we can just use her skill, wha-bam. And now Heng's dragon will come in, resulting in Kafka being able to unleash her follow-up attack. With Hysilens here, what we're going to do is use her skill. Kafka will come in with a follow-up, and I'll also use Kafka's ultimate here. So here is Kafka. Boom, there we go. With Hysilens here, we will just use her ultimate, which I believe might actually be able to knock out all of these enemies. Yep, there we go. So now with Acheron, we can use her ultimate once again. And wha-bam, there we go. Now these enemies are just going to blow up, which is perfect. And we are going to take some damage here, which is great, as this results in more energy potentially being gained for Kafka. We will just use our skill. There we go. Soul Dragon will come in. Boom. Now with Kafka here, I can follow up with her ultimate. And there we go. And we can also use her skill now. And wha-bam. Now with Acheron, we once again have her ultimate. And thanks to just how frequently Kafka is going to be able to attack on this team, this will result in Acheron being able to get very frequent stacks for her ultimate. And now we have Kafka's ultimate once again. Alrighty. And boom. We're still within the 0 cycle here for this team, so I definitely have a good feeling we should be able to get the 40k clear with this team right here. Now with Kafka, we have her ultimate once again, so we'll just take advantage of that. There we go, just dealing a bunch of damage onto these enemies here, and also getting a bunch of stacks for Acheron as well. Now we can use Hysilens' ultimate and also follow up here with Acheron's ultimate. Alrighty, 1,000,000 damage right there from Hysilens, and now with Acheron, we could just attack all these enemies like so. And boom, another 1,000,000 coming in from Acheron. Now Soul Dragon, the 1% is honestly kind of annoying, but it is okay. We'll just use our skill right here. There we go. And going into this next wave, we'll immediately use Kafka's ultimate. Alright, there we go. Acheron is also going to get some stacks, and now she'll actually get even more stacks thanks to Kafka using her ultimate, and boom, there we go. Now with Acheron, we will just use her ultimate, and we should be able to deal a nice amount of damage onto the little enemies on the field. Use her skill as well. Boom! And there comes in Soul Dragon once again. Now we can just basic attack. We can also use Acheron's ultimate right here. And we also will break Cocolia as well. Alright, these enemies are just going to explode. Now with Hysilens, we can skill. Heng did get his ultimate, so we can take advantage of that. Now with Kafka here, we can use her ultimate. Alright, 3,000,000 damage right there. Pretty nice stuff. We're just going to be able to nicely detonate all the damage over time inflicted onto these enemies, which is great. What we are going to do is just basic attack right here. Kafka is going to come in with her follow-up, and now she has her ultimate, which we can also use Acheron's ultimate. We already have 30k points, which is great. Let's aim for 40k though. Let's see if we could do that today. With Heng, we will just basic attack. With Acheron, another skill. Boom! There we go. We also got Acheron's ultimate here. And wha-bam! Now with Kafka, we can use her skill. Okay, I was hoping they would hit either Hysilens or Kafka there, which thankfully they did. Because now we can use her ultimate and now also follow up here with Kafka's ultimate as well. So a bunch of ultimates back to back. There we go. All right, that enemy is going to go down. Now Cocolia is going to take a nice chunk of damage as well. Oh no, my Hysilens. Oh wait, Soul Dragon is actually going to help us out here. We're fine, we're fine. Okay, these birds are just doing their thing. I'm sorry, little birds. I will have to beat you up pretty soon. All right, Hysilens is good to go now. Now with Acheron, we could just use her ultimate. I don't like how one of those stacks is on the chicken, but it is okay. Oh, so close to getting her ultimate. Oh no. Please don't freeze anyone. Okay, yay, nobody got frozen. I'm very happy about that. Okay, we're getting really close. Cocolia, I believe we can beat you. I believe we can beat you within this final cycle here. We just need one more stack for Acheron and then we can use her ultimate again. We have the stack for Acheron. Kafka's follow-up should potentially get her ultimate. Okay, super close. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it. Now we can use her ultimate. And boom, 6%. We're so close to beating them. Okay, there we go. All right, I just need Hysilens to get her ultimate, please. She's like literally right there. Please give me her ultimate. Or even, okay, there we go. We got her ultimate. We also will get Acheron's ultimate in a moment here. Boom. Okay, and there we go. Acheron's ultimate. Cocolia literally has 1% HP. There's no way this isn't enough. Okay. Okay, there we go. 0%. And boom, another million. And we were able to successfully clear with 40k points on side 1. And now let's take a look at the builds for today's video. So here we have Acheron. And here are her stats. We are running attack boots today, which Kafka was able to nicely assist with getting us stacks for her ultimate. So she was a very nice help for this particular team. We do have Acheron's signature light cone. For her traces, they are maxed out. For her relics, we are using Isamo and then Pioneer Diver of Dead Waters. And for the Eidolons, we do have an E2 Acheron, but E1 is mainly just additional crit rate. And then as for E2, didn't really get to fully take advantage of this because I still used 2 Nihility characters for today's team. And E2 allows you to only need to use 1 Nihility character to maximize Acheron's Trace, the Abyss. So we didn't really use this Eidolon to its maximum potential at all for today's showcase. If you are wondering, you can absolutely do this with an E0 Acheron. For Hysilens, here she is, and here are her stats. She is running Eyes of the Prey, which is a 4-star light cone. For the traces, they are maxed out except for basic attack. We're using Prisoner Deep Confinement and then the C planar set. For Eidolons, my Hysilens is completely E0. As for Dan Heng, here he is. We are using the free-to-play light cone on the Fall of an Aeon. I did want to showcase Dan Heng without his signature light cone just to show that you can do this showcase without it. For his relics, we're just using Lushaka and then the Self-Enshrouded relic set. As for Eidolons, my Dan Heng is also completely E0. Now we have Kafka herself, and here are her stats. For Kafka's light cone, we are using before the tutorial mission begins, which is a completely free-to-play option. For her relics, we are using the C planar set, and then lastly Eagle of Twilight Line, which will allow her to advance herself forward after using her ultimate. But if you are using Prisoner in Deep Confinement on your Kafka, that is completely fine as well. As for the Eidolons, my Kafka is also E0. The only character in today's showcase that had Eidolons or a signature light cone was Acheron, which in the case of Acheron, as mentioned, you do not need her Eidolons in order to use this team here, especially since we are using 2 Nihility characters. So we aren't maximizing what we could do with her E2 in particular. And then once again, her E1 is just mainly additional crit rate. For those that are looking to do an Acheron team, and let's say you're fine with getting 30k or above, other characters you can consider on a team like this could be characters such as Jiao Cho, You can consider characters such as Silverwolf, Kayla, and so on. There's definitely multiple options you can go for if you want to use Acheron and you are aiming for 30,000 points or above with an Acheron team. But yeah, that'll be all for today. I hope you all did enjoy, and if you did, do make sure to subscribe, leave a like to support today's video, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace.